It sounded like goodbye, but maybe we were trying to stay. When you said maybe we should talk, I heard goodbye inside your voice. But maybe you were only tired of keeping every hurt inside. Every time I went quiet, you went looking for the end. Every time you smiled at me, I knew you were pretending. Still, if we have somewhere to fall, I hope it is this room. If we are breaking down tonight, I wanna break with you. I promise that sounding like goodbye is what we made tonight. On the days when love is not enough, we still come back in time. I cannot promise easy mornings, I cannot promise painless nights, but if the world feels too far gone, let me be the place you find. I promise that sounded like goodbye, but I am asking you to stay. Not because this love is perfect, but because we choose it anyway. It was not forgetting anniversaries that hurt you most, I know. It was that I stopped trying to remember where we broke. You did not need flowers, you did not need my defense. You only wanted me to face you before we lost the chance. Still, I do not want the ending to be all we learn tonight. If we have one little ember, let us keep it alive. A promise that sounded like goodbye is what we made tonight. On the days when love is not enough, we still come back in time. I cannot promise I will never be the reason you feel small, but I can promise if I hurt you, I will answer when you call. A promise that sounded like goodbye, but I am asking you to stay. Not because this love is easy, but because we choose it anyway. We do not hold hands like we used to, not every street, not every night, but somehow before we fall asleep, we still say goodnight. Maybe that is too small to call it love out loud, but maybe small is what we save when bigger things fall down. If I forget to say I am sorry, say it first, and I will too. If you forget that I am grateful, I will start again with you. Not a love that never cools, but a love we learn to warm. Not a life without the fighting, but a door that is never closed. A promise that sounded like goodbye, we turned it into something more. Not a ring, not a perfect vow, just waking up here like before. On the mornings love feels faded, when the words are hard to find, let us call each other's names like we promised we would try. A promise that sounded like goodbye, but we fell in love again. From the place that looked like ending, we begin where of coming home, I still come home to you.